Hi friends, I hope you are doing well. Today I came across with another question which were asked in Swiss Re data engineering interview question, first round. So question they have asked, suppose you are given three countries and India, Australia and Pakistan and you need to schedule a cricket match between them and with the following rule. So each country should play against every other country exactly once. So the question is this they what they have asked. So what I have to write a question solution. So they ask me to write a solution in Python, PySpark, SQL to generate the match schedule. The output should list the match as a pair, such as India versus Australia, India versus Pakistan, etc. So you see that this is the input and this should be output. So I am going to start the giving solution. First I will give the solution for Python. Friends, now I'm going to start the giving solution for the using Python. So first I will use the using nested loop. Through nested loop, how can I will resolve? I will give you. So I will write here match. I will create one list that contain the detail, and then I will run the loop for I in range, and here I will take the length of list where I have given the name of the countries. So then I will run another loop j in range. I will give here what first one I plus 1, and it will give the length of a. Then I will do, I will append the data in the match list. Append f star a I versus a. So one thing I have done wrong here, I have to give here and I have to close this. I have to give you and j and j, and then I will close this. Okay, and then I will run one loop for I in match print print I. Now you can see the output like this: India versus Australia, India versus Pakistan, and Australia versus Pakistan. So three match will be happen. One India versus India will play two match with against Pakistan and Australia. Australia will play two match against Pakistan versus India. Pakistan will play two match against India versus Australia. So now I'm going to do second method, list comprehensive. List comprehensive. So I have already defined the list which contain the country detail. So I'm going to directly doing the list. So I will give define match 1 here. I will give the list comprehensive for I in range length of list. Then for j in range I plus 1 comma length of a length of a. So this way I have given here. Then I will call the whatever I have to give the first. So list comprehension here for f. Then I will use this. Then I will use this a comma I versus 1 minute versus a j. So this way we'll try to do. So let me write for loop again for t in match 1 and print print D. So let's see what will happen. Whether it is giving correct. Yeah, it is again giving the correct answer, whatever we are expecting on there. So through list comprehensive, we can achieve this way. Now I'm moving to the another type way. So third approach, using a set of pairing. So I have already defined the list. So you know that in before 60s 64 or 63 number cell, I have already defined this. So you can see that I have already defined the list that contain the country detail. So now I'm going to use the third approach and resolve this solution. So I will create a one set, and in this set I will give this here, and then I will run the for loop for country in A. I will run another for another country one in A. Then I will check if COU one does not equal to COU. Then what will happen? It will create a one tuple match. It will create a one tuple. That tuple contain tuple sorted COU comma COU1. And then what will I do? I will add it into the set yum underscore set dot add dot match whatever I have defined. Then I will going to store in the into the I will use a list comprehension on for that, and will I will going to store into the one of the variable that contain the schedule f match f no for I in yum set and here what I will do f yum atch match will give the 0 number versus match 1. Then I will run one more loop for I in this schedule. So print I print I. Now I'm going to run this, and you will see I think it is showing the error. Sorted expected one argument got two argument. So I have given the wrong details, so that's why it is here. I have to give the list. Now you have to check whether it is giving correct. Australia. Now it is showing. Now it is giving the only one country. So this is a wrong. So I have to check whether I have done the wrong and whether I have done the correct. So here I think I have given the wrong approach. Again, it is giving the same. So why it is giving wrong? So I am using this one, but I have created the loop, and loop is returning one variable this. So I have to call this one I, and this I, and if I'm going to run, now you can see that Australia versus Pakistan, Australia versus India, India versus Pakistan. So this is the way, first way we can, first Python way. How can we achieve? I have given the three ways. How can achieve how can give the solution? I'm going moving to the SQL. Now I'm going to give this data solution using SQL. So first I will use self join to achieve this. So before applying the self join, what will I do? First, I will create a one data frame that contain the first I will create a one list that contain the India, Australia, and Pakistan name, and another I will create a one list that contain the country. So through that, I will create a one schema df spark.create data frame data. I will give the AB and schema equal to B. So then I will, if I'm going to display, you can see the country India, Australia, and Pakistan, and df dot create or replace time view. It will give if I'm going to create, so it will give the one view. Through the view, I'm going to perform the SQL query. So now you can see that these are the three country which is given below. I have to perform the SQL query and will get the answer and will show to you. So you can see that now I'm going to write percentage SQL select. First I will do select star from whatever table I have created. What I will copy that name df.tbl df.tbl name. So here I am going to give the table name first, df.tbl name a join with same table with b on which country name a dot c o u n t ry country this then b dot c o u n t ry country, and here I am going to give the I am going to concat concat. I will give the a dot country comma yes comma b dot country b dot country. So let's say whether we I am going to achieve output or not, whatever I required. So if I'm going to run here, now you can see that it is giving the output like India versus Pakistan, Australia versus India, Australia versus Pakistan. I'm giving the as alias match. This is schedule match schedule name. So now you will see here match schedule or match schedule. Okay, so India versus Pakistan, Australia versus India, and Australia versus Pakistan. Now I'm going to do achieve another way using cross join. So I will make one thing. I will copy this till here. So it will save my time. Okay, give me 1 minute. I think the mouse is not working properly. If I'm going to achieve here, so what will I do? Instead of join, I will put a comma here, and here I will write a where. In where, what will I do? I will first condition. Why is this first condition? A dot country does not equal to b dot c country. And another condition, what will I be give here? A dot tree less than b dot tree. tree. Now I'm going to run the query and let's see whether I'm going to achieve this output or not. Now you can see that India versus Pakistan, Australia versus India, Australia versus Pakistan. So now I'm going to do using a row number. So using row number, what can I do? So if I'm going to SQL editor like my MS SQL Server or any reviewer or any other Oracle, so I will create a use a with clause. But with clause is not going to support in Databricks, so I will create a one more data frame on top of the main data frame. Then we'll go for another. So here what can I do? I will create a one view spark.sql. I will call the select statement select star from df tvl first, and then first I will refine a row number, then we'll create a one view. So here what can I do? I will create a country. There is only one column country, then I will use a row number over tree or order by country, order by count or by country, order by country as a rank as a rank from this table. Then I will create a one view on top of that. Create or replace tab view. I will give the name as a df df tvl2. I'm going to run this query. Okay, now one view is created. Now I'm going to perform my activity. So percentage SQL select con concat a dot country comma versus comma b dot country as a scheduled match, and table name whatever I created from df underscore tvl2 a comma a df tvl2 b, where a dot rnk rank is less than rnk b. Now I'm going to run this. Let's see whether I'm going to achieve my solution or not. It is showing parse error. It is showing parse error. Why? Because I have not defined the comma. If I'm going to run, let's see whether it is going to give output or not. Now you can see that Australia versus India, Australia versus Pakistan, India versus Pakistan. So Australia will play two match, Pakistan will play two match, India will play two match. So for SQL it is over. So I'm going to give the solution in PySpark. Now I'm going to give the solution using PySpark. So I will give the solution with using PySpark two ways. First is row number, and then there is another is a Cartesian product with filtering. So first, before I'm going to start with the row number. So for row number, I have to import some necessary library from PySpark.sql dot function import star. So it will include uh, all the necessary functions from PySpark dot SQL dot Windows import star. So it will include necessary things also. Now I'm going to create the window that equal to window dot order by call column, window order by column. I will give the country COUNTRY country. Okay, now I'm going to create a one data frame df row equal to, so my main data frame is df dot that contain the, I will add a one more column with column column with column, and this with column I will give the name as a column name row num, comma I will provide a row rank row number function. I will give the call the row number function dot over. Here I will call windows, and this is the way I have created. So now if I want to display df row row dot this dot display. Now if I'm going to run, so it will give the out display the record, but it is showing star. So I think I have given the windows capital. It is not required. It is going to take in a small only. So now it is giving the rank. So I'm going to hide this. So if I'm going to hide here, so I will give the create a pair equal to what will I give the name df row I have created. I will call here dot df row dot alias df1 dot cross I will sorry dot cross join with bit df I will call the cross join with the df row dot alias alias give I will give the name as a df df2 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 dot filter in filter what can I give I will call define the column df1 here df1 dot row num row num I will close it row num df dot row num I will close it and I will give the call df2 dot row num. So somewhere I am missing something. That's why it is giving this way. Otherwise it will highlight here. Otherwise it will highlight here. So something I am missing here. So it will call dot. So I have defined a cross join df.2 dot filter. After cross join I have to give the I have to close this. Then I have to give the filter and the filter column. I have to define the column in this df1 df2 filter. I have defined the column. Will give here, and if I'm going to run it, let's see whether I'm able to run or not. Now I'm able to run. So here what I'm do. So pair dot select select pair dot select. I will use a concat select. I will use a concat. I will give the column name. What column name I want to give? A country one. Column name I will give df1 dot df1 dot country dot alias. I will give them a country 1 comma. So country 1 where is this comma lit. I will apply the lit here. Will give the versus space. I will give space comma. So this is the my first bracket, second, third, one close, one close, second, third. So after concat I have to give here if user call I will use df2 dot dot country dot alias. I will give the name as a two country two. Let me see whether yeah it is correct. And now I'm going to display. So whether you are getting the correct output or not, you can see the Australia versus India, Australia versus Pakistan, or India versus Pakistan. So now if I'm going to correct name column name, so I will give there as a alias schc schedule schedule match. Here you can see the correct schedule match. Now I'm going to solution with the second way. So I will use here Cartesian product cross join and with filtering condition. So first I will I have what my rows is there, my data frame is there. Then I have given the alias and I apply the cross join. Then this is the alias with the this one cross join I have given. So now if I'm going to display the data df5, let's see what it will display. So it will display what will display. So it will display the row number. If I'm going to row number, do not want to row number column. So 1 minute, let me drop. I will use a df1, df, whether it is here or not. Df. So now if I'm running here, so you will get the same. Three is there. If I'm going to apply the Cartesian, so it will multiply by 3. So now what can I do here? Df dot 5 display dot 5, and then I will apply the filter based on the column df1 dot df1 dot c country country less than what column df2 dot tree. Then what we'll do, select concat call. I will give here column name df1 dot country dot alias dot alias. Whether I give the alias or not, the alias I will give it alias. So country one comma lit. I will give here space versus space comma call. I will use here. I will give you df2 dot country country. I will give the alias. I will give name as a country 2. No, it is done. So let's run this whether it is giving correct out. Is there any issue or not? Function parameter df is not defined. So df, it is showing df is not defined. So I am going to df1 is correct where I have given the df. Yeah, this is the df I have given. So df, we don't have a df on there. Now I'm going to run whether it is given correct. Now I'm going to display here, display. So let's see what whether I'm getting correct output or not. Yeah, so I'm getting India versus Pakistan, Australia versus India, Australia versus Pakistan. Three team every team play both two matches. Now I'm giving the alias. I will give the name SCS scheduled match. Schedule the match. Now it should be give the output like, yeah, scheduled match India versus Pakistan, Australia versus India, and Australia versus Pakistan. So I hope you find a good answer. Whatever I know, I have given the answer. If you have any idea, any question solution, so you can feel free to write in comment box. Thank you very much for watching.